There was probably 6 or 7 species of wood in this home, and it wasn't by design. Some of our favorite pieces just so happened to be wood. We found the table first, a store in Los Angeles that repurposed old wood gates. We salvaged the logs from a tree that was being cut down on a construction site. We found a log home builder who had just bought a portable sawmill. When I reached out to him, he wanted to use our logs we had as sort of a test. So he didn't use his first cuts were on his own giant logs. A dining room light fixture that is sycamore. The branch was free. It was just really the lamps as well as the remote transforming the wiring and having the electrician pull the wires. Giant old growth timber that eventually became our mantle and our fireplace. Some light fixtures that were in bad shape, but they just need to be cleaned. So we needed to get the electricity from the center to the out corners for the light fixtures. And so we ended up using a wood handrail. The wood handrail has a little bit of flex, which we like the look of, and we were able to easily hide the wiring. This house is a 1930s Spanish colonial, approximately about 1,100 square feet. One of the things that attracted us were the character windows on the front, the sort of teardrop shaped windows. We started demoing the house, we found that the walls were wood lath, and so the more we removed the plaster from the walls, the more we saw the wood lath and seeing kind of the effect of the light coming through, and it was very interesting for us.
It does bring more of the warmth to your kitchen where it doesn't have to be all tile, it doesn't have to be all stone, it can add a little soft elements to the space. We live in urban area in Los Angeles, so there's right next to a busy street. So I love cooking here. It's one of the things I kind of relax after a long day of work, and I have this candle light on, and I can still do my cooking and music going in the background. So there's a lot of moments like that in this house. For example, the master bathroom. When the shower steam goes on, the tub is filled, it brings out the aroma from the wood. So you really feel like, you are in this sanctuary.
One thing we loved about the approach of using a lot of wood was it can be a cost-effective material. The wall that separates the kitchen and the dining room, the material came with the house. We just had to take it off the wall and clean it. The way we put this wall together is we mitered the butt joints. The seams are very subtle, you can see them. And then we used carpentry nails to nail the wood to the walls so that you don't see all the fasteners. Later in the project, as we were doing the landscape and the hardscape in the backyard, we had saved all the offcuts from all the wood projects in the entire project. We wanted a little more privacy for our backyard, so we ended up making kind of like a wood quilt wall with all the pieces, and the size of all the wood varies. And we used marine grade plywood to fasten it, so it was a very easy project. We really were inspired by the materials actually having kind of a past history and having a certain kind of luster to them.
What I love about this home is Chris and I, spend hours of, our life actually working and put together with our hands. We did this whole remodel before we got married. So we still end up married, so that tells you there's something we learned about each other during that process.